Okay guys, so today I'm going to be doing a review on the 2025 Rolex releases. We've got to have a cocktail break. Cheers. Okay guys, going in strong, starting strong. We've got a brand new model, an actual brand new model. Haven't seen this in many years. So they have released a Land Dweller. The bracelet, what is that bracelet? I mean, it's definitely got a thinner case back. It's open as well, so it's fully skeletonized. You can see the movement. But the bracelet seems like they're kind of trying to do an AP style, but it's really giving Tissot. It's giving Tissot vibes. I personally didn't like this when I first see it, although I did see in Watches of Wonders a female wearing a 36mm rose, and from what I remember it was a TBR, and that looked unreal. I'm going to insert the photo here. I'm really interested to see what this is going to be like on the grey market. I think the platinum retail is absolutely insane. I don't know if that's going to do very well, although I do feel like the steel and rose options are potentially going to, yeah, it is a TBR. So when I initially saw this Land Dweller released on Watches of Wonders, I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't really a bit of me at all. I feel like they were really imitating. They've just brought in a brand new bracelet, and obviously when you introduce something new, I think people don't, like, you either gonna love it or hate it. I hated it initially. It is really giving Tissot vibes, I'm not gonna lie. Plus I think they're trying to imitate AP slightly, although I did see the watch on somebody's wrist and they'd put, so you can actually do the 36mm rose Land Dweller with a TBR bezel. Now that I absolutely loved. I think that looked like unreal. I think the retail on the platinum Land Dweller on a 40mm is absolutely insane. Do I think the Land Dweller is going to do well? Yes, initially. It's a brand new model, brand new bracelet. I think it's going to go absolutely above retail. I think they will drop, but I'm not 100% sure. I'm interested to see how the grey market deals with a brand new Rolex model, to be honest. Okay, so guys, I'm just about to configure my own Land Dweller. If I was to get a 40mm Land Dweller, brand new, the retail is $13,050. Cheap, I feel, considering it's a brand new model. Now, going on to the platinum they've released in a 40mm, retailing at nearly 55k. Do I think it's worth 55 grand? Definitely not. I'm really interested. I'm really happy, to be fair, that they have. Hold on a minute. They released it in it weren't steel. It was white gold. So I've just configured a 40mm Land Dweller rose, and the retail is 40. Definitely going to go above retail at some point. Also, why are they talking so loud? Okay, moving swiftly on. They released the new GMT. GMT was like a Hulk and a Sprite had a baby, and they made it white gold. I also don't really love the fact that they put a green dial in the Sprite bezel. I feel like it should have stayed black, personally. I do think it will do well. I think that it will drop very quickly. I think it's going to be one of them watches, like you can get like the white gold Pepsi. You know, it's obviously a lot more expensive than a steel Pepsi, but I think it's going to be less sought after, just because obviously the retail value is quite high, and I think a lot of people would rather just go for the steel option. Swiftly moving on to OPs. Now, we do know one thing and has been confirmed, is Rolex has discontinued the Celebration dial. About time. What a terrible dial. Never liked it, never will. Really happy that it's been discontinued. We move on to the new pastel collection they've released. They've got someone young in that marketing team, in that building team, in the manufacturer side of things, because I see they released a pistachio dial. Then, now, I'm no Albert Einstein, correct me if I'm wrong. I think they're trying to jump on the Dubai chocolate. I actually really like the OP, to be fair. Personally would never wear one, but the ranges of dials that they've actually brought out for the new OP, I'm really happy with. Moving on to one of my personal favourite new releases. They released a brand new dial. I don't know whether it's called like the Eyed Tiger, I'm not too sure, but they've released it with the option of having a full rose. When Rolex released the Ombre, there was like quite a big hype around that, and I feel like it's going to be similar for the root beer, and they are both rose gold watches, so I feel like that's going to be similar kind of hype. I do obviously feel like the original Ever Rose root beer is going to remain the most popular, just because obviously it's a plain dial, it's worn every day, but I do feel like it's definitely going to be a sought after watch. Moving on to that Sky Dweller. There's just something that I do not like about Sky Dwellers being on precious metal and Jubilee bracelets, especially a 42mm watch. I just feel like, personally for me, needs to remain on stainless steel or platinum. It shouldn't be, my top lip sweating, it shouldn't be on a precious metal watch, I don't feel. Jubilee bracelets are way too flimsy, way too light. When you're using precious metal, you need a sturdy bracelet. I don't really like the idea of the 42mm on a Jubilee bracelet with precious metal. Although the dial that they have released, the new green dial, is alright, I suppose. They have actually released a brand new green dial on the Daytona as well, the yellow gold precious metal Daytona. Obviously the John Mayer was discontinued. Are they going to rename it the John Mayer? I don't know. It is a little bit of a different green, but I think they've been really loving the green dials, to be honest. Which brings me on to my last point, actually. Drum roll, please. They've released a 36mm olive. Now that is what I'm talking about. A 36mm olive. Now you guys have got no excuses to get your girlfriends right, all right? A 36mm olive, what more could you ask for? What I am really intrigued to know is how much above retail or how much below retail this 36mm is going to go. Because obviously you can get a 40mm right now for around, what, 37, 38k. So I'm really intrigued, and the retail, I think, on the 36mm olive is maybe 36 and a half, 36k. So I'm really intrigued to see, like, is that, well, it's obviously not going to go below for a while, I don't think, but how much more expensive can it be for a 36mm? I'm really interested to see. Will I be having one of them? Probably. That is the goal. Although rose gold doesn't suit me. But love that. I think that they absolutely smashed that. I do think it's going to be really popular because I think the girls are going to love it. Everybody loves an olive. I think it's going to be very sought after, personally. Also, can skinny guys wear it? There's just something about men wearing 36mm that I don't like, though, personally. Last thing I want to talk about, I did say that was the last one, but then there's been another last one after the last one. It gets like that, all right? I've got ADHD, don't blame me. But Daytonas, they actually released I don't know if they're going to call it a Tiffany blue dial. I'm assuming they probably do, or are going to call it a Tiffany blue dial. Introduced a brand new Daytona Oyster Flex on a yellow gold Tiffany blue dial. Why did they do that? I think they should have introduced it on white gold. Personally, I think it would have gone a lot better. I think the Tiffany blue and the yellow really doesn't go, personally. Although I did see it on somebody's wrist on TikTok, and it did look alright. It looks a lot better on the wrist than in real life than on like the photos and videos that were released. Personally, still feel like they should have probably done that on the white gold rather than the yellow. Don't think it's going to be that popular, personally. Okay guys, we have come to the end of the video. To be honest, I'm not used to or like very much videos like this, but we are just trying to, actually that's a lie. I actually love videos like this. But I'm very tired. I've had a long day, all right? My son got kidnapped in Africa. I got run over on the way to work. No, I'm joking, I didn't. But it's all Adam's fault. I'm blaming it on my cameraman because I wanted to film this morning. And when I don't film in the morning, I can't film at the end of the day. I lose concentration. I'm hungry. I need food. I'm thirsty. I'm overstimulated. And I just want to go home. So anyway, I hope that video was good enough for you. If it wasn't, don't let me know, because I don't want to know. But we are going to be doing weekly uploads on YouTube, so really excited for that. Really excited to start this whole YouTube journey. And yeah, I'm really excited to see how Rolex 2025 models are pushed in the grey market. Very excited to see, personally. Thanks for watching. Like, subscribe and all that shit. Right, I'm definitely getting a ticket.